And of course, Howard Cosell. There we go. Audie cued me in on that. Also, if you don't like listening to our broadcast here, ladies and gentlemen, Zach at KDOM 94.3. He's on duty tonight, and he's got a great speaking voice. He sounds great when he's doing his job. We're totally okay with that. But tonight's game brings us the Mountain Lake Area Football Wolverines with a 1-3 record coming into tonight, going against the Hills Beaver Creek Patriots, who come into tonight's game 3-0. Hills Beaver Creek started the season off on September 1st. They defeated Heron Lake Okabena Fulda 51-6. They then traveled to Lanesboro and defeated Lanesboro 22-14. And they then took on the 15th, which is a week ago. They took on Cedar Mountain and won 40-6. They come in 3-0. They're a very, very big, very, very talented football team. Not a lot of seniors, just like the Wolverines. And Mountain Lake again comes in tonight 1-3, having lost to Spring Grove, the opening game of the season, way back in August. Then losing to New Ulm Cathedral 20-14 in overtime, followed by a home loss to Cedar Mountain 28-22 in overtime. And last week they were able to go over to Fulda and defeat Heron Lake Okabena Fulda by a score of 13-6. So tonight the Wolverines come into the game 1-3. The Patriots come in 3-0. We're getting ready for action here from Munson Field. The Mountain Lake Area Band, under the direction of Kurt Yonke, will be performing here tonight. I know the Pep Band has been playing, and I know they are playing the national anthem. Again, with me tonight will be Wade Nelson, Paul Metcalf, Nikki James, and Audie Nickel. We are hoping to entertain you and give you a good game to watch. And I don't know why most of the people here are running away from me at this point, but we'll get them back to get some commentary in. As a matter of fact, Audie, come over for a second. 1 second. Audie Nickel was one of the very, very fortunate people that actually got the opportunity here to play on Munson Field. Many years ago, he roamed the sidelines here and ran for several touchdowns. And I know he was a lineman. Audie was a lineman, played well. And but he had the opportunity to play here. Of course, Wade Nelson is the one that helped build this program forever and ever and ever. He coached junior high football here for many, many, many years, helping establish the base. 25 years is the number he's giving to me. And so we'll be back here momentarily.
I thought first, give me the two again. Got caught up in the hall with
Talking. Back number 6, Shaman Metzger. On the offensive line, number 8, Blake Leaders. Well, number 15, Cooper Durkee. At tight end, number 30, Jackson Gagey. Also on the offensive line, number 16, Talon Steensma. And we'll round out the offensive line with number 71, Jack Moser. And last but not least, the tight end number 82, Riley Tachi. The Patriots are coached by Rex Metzger, who's assisted by Jason Ralph, Dalton Bass, Dylan Durkee, Eric Harnick, and Chris Harnick. So starting at defense, there is also at defense number 10, Rick Hall. Running back in Dominoes, number 52.
Momentarily here, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the Butterfield Oden High School Band under the direction, excuse me, Butterfield's where I went to school. The Mount Lake Area High School Band under the direction of Kurt Youngke as they will lead us in our national anthem.
Remember that the Mount Lake Public School Pit Band under the direction of Mr. Kurt Youngke.
That was the Mountain Lake Area High School Band.
And for tonight's game, the referee is Mr. Randy Olinger, the umpire, Mr. Alex Mays, the line judge, Mr. Renee Mays Jr., the linesman, Tony Baylor, and the back judge is Bruce Winter. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League, and their experience qualifies them to administer the rules of the game. Football.
There we go. You heard that from Public Address Announcer Audie Nickel. Let's play some football here tonight. The Patriots, after tonight, will travel to Renville County West. Have a home game with Renville County West. Travel to Edgerton, and will finish the season out with New Ulm Cathedral. There's a week in between there where they might schedule something a little different. The Wolverines will go on a bye week, and before they travel to Madeira October 6th. And then they come home to play the Ada Huntley East Chain Truman before finishing the season at Danube against Renville County West. The Wolverines will receive the kickoff. Kicking off, of course, for the Patriots is number 4, Bo Bakken. Fielded in the back by Lane Wall. Lane Wall up the middle. Nice return here by Lane Wall. Tackle out at about the 37-yard line. It looks like the Wolverines take over first and 10. Again, for the Wolverines, they're coming in on a 1-game winning streak here, having defeated Heron Lake Okabena Fulda last week, 13-6. For the season, for these teams last year, their last meeting was last year on October 7th, with Mountain Lake coming away the winner in Hills 19-12 at that time. Jake Evers, the quarterback. To his in motion comes Ethan Ron. To the left is Evan Karshnick. Out to the right goes Evers, and he's going to be tackled on the 41.5-yard line. Bakken on the tackle.
Second down.
Bakken is a 6'5", 215-pound junior, and if any indication of that first play means anything, it looks like he can move around the field pretty quickly. And so it will be second down and about 7 for the Wolverines. Chase Anaker here split to the left. Over to the right is Joey, looks like Joey Faber. Evers in shotgun formation. Option play to the right. And Evan Karshnick with a really nice run. He's got about 11 gain here up to the Patriots' 49-yard line. Nice little option play to the left there. Again, I'm Dennis Stady along with Nikki James, the other color commentator here for our program tonight, along with Paul Metcalf and Wade Nelson and Audie Nickel. Back to pass is Evers, throws to the right. Pass is caught out here by Briley Nickel. Pickup's going to be about 8 yards. 7 yards to the 42-yard line. Wolverines here on the opening drive here. They've had the ball 3 plays and moved the ball pretty effectively so far. Okay, shotgun formation again, and it is Chase Anaker here. Handoff is to Karshnick, and he's going to be stopped. He got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. It looks like it's going to be third down. Jack Moser, a 6'5", 240-pound junior in on that play.
On the play, brings up third down.
Third down and about 3 for the Wolverines. Ball is located on the Patriot 41-yard line. Joey Faber out here to the left. Chase Anaker to the right. Jake Evers, shotgun formation. Faber in motion. It's going to be Jake Evers up the middle. And Jake Evers should have the first down. Tackle there by number 82, Riley Tate.
Riley Tachi. Also there, number 71, Jack Moser for the Patriots.
Riley Tachi and Jack Mosier on the tackle. Riley Tachi, a 6'3", 200-pound senior. Last year, of course, Hills Beaver Creek lost in the second round of the section playoffs to end their season against Red Rock Central. Karshnick goes in motion to the right over here. He sets. Evers is back to throw. Pass caught over there. And nice looking play. It's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. And they're going to be short by about a yard, half a yard of the first down.
Second down.
Nice throw there by Jake Evers. Jake Evers, of course, the athlete of the week this week. Threw for 202 yards last week at Heron Lake Okabena Fulda. Chase Anaker to the right. Into the game now is Maxton Fast, number 7. Evers on the quarterback sneak, and looks like he's going to get the first down.
He's going to play the Wolverine first down.
Several of the Patriots were in on the tackle there. I couldn't quite get the exact number. Maybe Audie Nickel will get it here for us, but I couldn't quite get the exact number on that particular play. 71, the tackle was made by Jack Moser. Paul Metcalf, with his eagle eyes, was able to spy that, or Wade Nelson. Shotgun again. Evers to the left, handoff. Karshnik to the left, handoff to Karshnik. Pickup of 3 or 4 on the play.
Stop. Proctor on the stop for the Patriots.
Looks like a gain of 3. Riley Tachi, the senior, on the tackle there. Again, the Wolverines took the opening kickoff. We are 4 minutes into the into the first quarter, and they've driven the ball pretty successfully here so far. Faber to the left in motion comes Lane Wall to the left. And Lane Wall is going to be maybe got back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Sachi on the stop of the Patriots. No gain, brings a 3rd down.
Okay, it's 3rd down and 7.5 for the Wolverines here. They go with 3 receivers to the right side. Over there is back to throws Evers. He's throwing it over there. Pass is complete over here to Kingdom. Nice throw by Evers.
Down.
First down goal to go from the 9-yard line. Again, the Wolverines here have had the ball for 5 minutes, moving methodically down the field here. Evers in shotgun formation with Karshnik to his right.
From left to right. Stop and slot on the right side. Evers takes the snap.
Running play to the right. Evers is going to be tackled for maybe a yard. Maybe a yard on that play. Micah Bush, a 6 foot, 165-pound sophomore in on that tackle. Second down and goal from the 9-yard line. Doesn't look like there was much of a gain on that particular play. Wolverines have had the ball the first 6 minutes of this quarter here. They're threatening from the 9-yard line, 2nd and goal. Chase Anaker to the left. Evers back to throw over the middle. Oh, caught.
Pass complete. Number 88.
Chase Anaker on the catch. He's down to about the 1-yard line.
Third of the goal line, so it's going to be 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Up here, go hurry.
Evers in a shotgun.
They've got Faber split to the right.
Takes the snap. Quarterback's leading.
It's going to be movement on Wolverines.
Move it quick up the middle.
Okay.
There's a penalty on the board.
A little bit of movement to bring it 3rd down and 6.
Back them up.
You can hear the enthusiasm here in the press box from the crowd. Yep. Again, I get the opportunity to work up here with some really, really super cool people up here, to go back to a term from my generation. Faber to the right, Evers back to throw. Pass, it's going to be 4th down.
There's a 4th down for Wolverines.
4th down from the 6 for the Wolverines. Again, the Hills defense has been really extremely solid this year, giving up 26 points on the season. We'll see here if the Wolverines can make some progress. It is Ron Faber and Nickel were split a little up. The Wolverines call a timeout. So with 5:16 here to go in the first half, we thank the visitors, and we want to thank Steinman for sponsoring the game tonight. They always contribute when needed for all the athletic and academic adventures that the kids in Mount Lake have. So it's we're very thankful to Steinman Law Firm and to the Wolverine Boosters. We'll be back in a moment. Down 6. Again, same formation except different people. Going in motion. In motion goes Karshnick, and he's not going to make it. Looks like he's out of bounds at about the 2-yard line, 1-yard line. He was really close, and so the Patriots are going to take, and boy, this is really close. I mean, it's the half a yard line probably. It's really close down there to the goal line. Patriots are successful coming up to the defensive spot of the game here. First and 10 here for the Patriots. Up the middle, fullback. He's out to about the 6-yard line. That is number 4, Bo Bachman. Bo Bachman is a 6'5", 215-pound junior. Out to the 6-yard line. Nice gain on first down here for the Patriots as they try to move from the shadow of their goalpost and get some room out here on the field. Quarterback is Jamin Metzger, 6'5", 205-pound 10th grader. Up the middle, and it's going to be a first down to the 14-yard line. Bo Bachman again.
Bachman on the play at the moment. Taken down by a plethora of Wolverines. Gain on the play results in the Patriot first down.
Okay, first and 10 here from the 14-yard line for the Patriots. Wishbone formation. Number 2 over on the left side there, Sawyer Bosch. 5'11", 170-pound junior on that carry. Looks like a 2-yard gain maybe on the play. So maybe a 1.5 yards on the play. So it'll be second down here and 9 for the Patriots. Okay, split to the left, split to the right. Coming in motion is Micah Bush.
Bachman on the play, up the middle.
He's going to be up to about the 19-yard line.
Jerry Bader with a 6 on the stop. Third game, bring up third down.
Up to the 13-yard line, so it's going to be third down, and it looks like about 5 or 6 for the Patriots here. Again, the Patriots a very young team. Wolverines a young team. Wolverines have 2 seniors. Patriots have 3 seniors. Okay, we got 3 receivers out here to the right. Number 2, Sawyer Bosch. Back to throw. Out here to number 7. Nicely run play. Very nicely run play. Micah Bush on the reception there. 6 foot, 165-pound sophomore. Really nice looking, really nicely run play there. Jamin Metzger on the throw. Really nice throw. Again, he's a 6'5", 205-pound sophomore. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first quarter of a 0-0 ball game. Split out to the right here is Sawyer Bosch. In the backfield is Metzger. In motion goes Bosch in motion. The run is up the middle. Wolverines were able to collapse on that pretty quickly. It looks like Eli Hall there on the carry. One attack.
Minimal gain. Leaves the second down.
Mason Schaffner there, I believe, carried the ball on that play. Eli Hall on the tackle. Eli Hall's been playing linebacker here the last couple ball games and done a nice job. Switched around, he and Carson Hopper, and the changed the Wolverine defense a little bit. Bosch in motion, he's got the ball going off tackle to the left.
Third down for clear on the left side.
It's going to be third down about 4.
Brings up third down.
Ethan Ron and Evan Karshik over there on the tackle. Nice job closing that down. Looked like he had some room to go there. James Vandenbosch in the game as a receiver, 6'1", 170-pound junior. He split far out here to the right. Sawyer Bosch is the number 2 on this side. Shotgun formation. Nice throw over there. Nice throw and catch.
On the fumble recovery, for 1st and 10.
Micah Bush had the first down and was struggling to get a few more yards. One of the Wolverines was able to rip the ball loose. Nice defensive play.
It's a 7 that took over Evan Karshik.
Oh.
Oh.
And so for the Wolverines, they'll take over on their own 48-yard line. Split here to the left will be Max Fast and Ethan Ron. Over to the right will be Chase Anaker, excuse me. Ron goes in motion to the right. Back to throw is Beavers. Nice throw and catch. Chase Anaker with a catch. Looks like it's going to be enough for first down. 1 minute left to the first quarter. The game has pretty much been played here in the Patriot half of the field this quarter. This is second possession for the Wolverines. Max Fast out here to the right. Chase Anaker, or to the left. Chase Anaker to the right. Evers on the option play to the right.
Evan Karshik takes the option on the right side.
Evan Karshik over there is a yard short of the first down.
Gain on the play, brings up 2nd down for the Wolverines.
Nice run over there. The Wolverines able to get that play moving to the outside. Riley Nichols split to the left. Caleb Clausen split to the right. Evers and Karshik in the backfield. Back to throw over this way. Ball is tipped. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
The Patriots, number 3, Cameron Allen.
3rd and 1 for the Wolverines here. Again, 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball is on the 32-yard line. Patriot defense seeing if they can come up with another stop here, as they did earlier on the 4th and 6th play from the 6. Anaker in motion to the right. It's going to be Evers up the middle. Evers is going to be down to the 27 or 28-yard line. Bunch of Patriots on the tackle over there again, so
say battalion, regiment, squad, platoon.
Yep, platoon. Up here in the announcer's booth, we're trying to come up with the name of what you would call a host of Patriots. The second quarter is going to begin here with the Wolverines having the ball on the Patriots' 27-yard line, 1st and 10. And again, we want to thank Steinley Law Firm and the Wolverine Boosters for all of their support. We are at 0-0 here at the end of the first quarter, and we will be back momentarily. All right, the Wolverines are back up to the line of scrimmage here. They got 3 receivers to the left. Faber, Anaker, and Clausen to the left. Over on the right side, they have Ethan Ron as the tight end. Evers in shotgun formation with Karshnick to his left. It's going to be Evers taking off to the left. Up the middle he goes. He's going to be down at the 21-yard line.
Keeper up the middle.
Good gain on the play, about 5 or 6 on the play. Looks like a six-yard gain. 22-yard line, looks like a 5-yard gain. Bo Bakken on that tackle. And again, these Patriots tackle very, very well. Bakken, the 6'5", 250-pound junior. Tackle very well. They play solid defense. Always. Karshnick in motion to the right. He's set now to the right. Back to throws. Evers. He's going to take off. He's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see how close he is. Looks like they're giving him the first down on that side there, and looks like he's down. He's down at the 16-yard line. And it is a first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Wolverines moving the ball again and moving the ball very well here. 11-11 left in the first half. Chase Anaker to the right. Max Fast to the left. It's going to be Evers up the middle. Evers isn't going to go anywhere on this particular play. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10, I would say, on that play. Wouldn't you say it's a 2nd and 10 now?
They're on the stop of the Patriots. Beaver, among others.
Hall of Fame coach Paul Metcalf is sitting next to me, and I think that play left him speechless. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. Wolverines, 2 receivers with Karshnick going in motion to the right. It's going to be Evers up the middle, and Evers is not going to get very far. He's down to maybe the 15-yard line. The Patriots were not fooled on that particular play. 16-yard line looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Wolverines. Wolverines have moved the ball very effectively here so far in the first half. They have not got it into the end zone, but they have moved the ball very effectively. Okay, we're going out with Briley Nickel, Chase Anaker, and Ethan Ron, all split to the right, going in motion to the left. Is Evan Karshnick. Jake Evers back to throw. He's going to throw to the corner. Running that corner.
And the fence for the Patriots. And the free Cameron Allen brings that 3rd down for the Wolverines.
Cameron Allen was covering on the play, did a nice job getting between the ball and the receiver. Evan Karshnick actually ran a really nice route there. His corner out to get open. So it's 4th down and 10 for the Wolverines. They're going to come with Briley Nickel, Chase Anaker, and Ethan Ron to the right. Evan Karshnick to the left. There's going to be an illegal procedure here, and Ethan Ron started just a little ahead of the count here. And so the Wolverines are back up. So it is going to be 4th and 15.
4th down.
Again, Hills Beaver Creek, 3-0 on the year. The Wolverines, 1-3. Now we're going to split 3 to the left. Joey Faber, Briley Nickel, and Chase Anaker, all to the left. Tight end John Bergman to the right. Evers in shotgun formation. Back to throw, a lot of protection. Just a little behind Chase Anaker. Just a little behind on the play on the throw. So the Patriots again play. The Patriots again come up with a stop, playing defense when they need to, and so they will take over on their 21-yard line here with 9:35 to go in the first half. 0-0 ball game here. I believe this is the second possession of the game for the Patriots. I'm getting an affirmation here from all my colleagues. Up the middle.
Bacher with the carry up the middle.
Bo Bakken with the carry, and he's going to gain
There on the stop of the Wolverines. Short game brings a second.
gains a yard. Bo Bakken, a really, really talented runner. Metzger, of course, a very, very talented quarterback. Playing that position, he's had a great year so far, or had a very good year so far. So Hills will see here what they can come up with now. Split to the right is Sawyer Bosch. Over to the left is Micah Bush. Back to throw is Metzger. Throw it over to the right. Caught over there, and it's going to be about an 8-yard gain.
The block on the right side.
Tackle over there by Lane Wall.
Number 12 and Ethan Ron with 46. Gain on the play.
And so
Down.
going to be 3rd down and 1 on the play. Time running again.
Short, who's got to take the final? 27. Nothing zero. That's not what we're big enough. That's not what we're supposed to do, but I don't know what's reason.
Okay, first down there. First down here for the Patriots.
Result being the Patriots first down.
Metzger able to keep the drive going here. Again, the 6'5", 205-pound sophomore quarterback doing a nice job.
Around stop of the Wolverines, number 52, Carson Hopper.
All right, 2 receivers split to the right. James Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch on the jet sweep is coming this way. He's got some room. Made a really nice move there.
Around the left side.
He's going to gain a first down on that. He made a really nice move to avoid a tackle and get the first downs. They're up to the 43-yard line here. 1st and 10 with 7:35 and counting here in the first half. The Wolverine front, Joey Faber, while we're here. Wolverine front, Joey Faber, Carson Hopper, and John Bergman. Split to the right is Micah Bush. Metzger in shotgun formation. The handoff's going to be up the middle here. Oh, nice gain. 9-yard gain by Mason Schaffner on the carry. 5'10", 170-pound sophomore. First down again. Ball up to the
Patriot first down.
Wolverine, Patriot first down. Wolverines played nice defense to stop the runner from advancing further. This is the first time without a fumble that Hills Beaver Creek has been in Wolverine territory. Last time they got to this point of the field, it was on the other side and at about the same spot. A fumble on a pass reception gave the Wolverines the ball back. Number 22, Schaffner going in motion to the right. In motion. Micah Bush.
They're on the stop, number 36, Ethan Ron. Also there, number 80.
Micah Bush, the 6', 165-pound 10th grader. No gain on that play. Nice defense by the Wolverines. We'll see here what the Patriots come up with in this situation. They've thrown the ball pretty well so far. Sawyer Bosch in the game. Metzger, again, the quarterback. Coming out to the left here is going to be Micah Bush. Over to the right is Bosch, Sawyer Bosch. Option play this way. He's going up the middle. Let's go up the middle to about the 42-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 here for the Patriots. 3rd and 4, a time-consuming drive here. Both teams, their drives have all been time-consuming as they move the ball down the field. Wolverines here now have Haberman playing the right defensive end for them. Straight up the middle. It was a direct snap to Bakken, the 6'5", 215-pound junior.
We're on the stop of the Wolverines, number 58, Eli Hall.
Eli Hall making the tackle.
Number 52.
Bakken kind of slipped there, trying to get his footing going up. And so it'll be 4th down and about 4 on the 41-yard line. Okay, the Wolverines now going with Haberman up front. Hopper at the nose guard and Bergman on the other defensive end. Receivers all over the place here for Metzger. Wide open over there. Number 2 is Sawyer Bosch. Breaks a couple of tackles. Sawyer Bosch is over to about the 28-yard line. That play has been very, very effective for the Patriots here tonight. They've run that multiple times and that play has been very effective for the Patriots. And so Metzger has plenty of time to throw. We will see here now. We got 2 receivers split out. Bosch and Bush to the left. Way to the right is Vanden Bosch. Back to throw. Fake wheel. It's going to be fixed. Jake Beaver is on the 7-yard line with interception. I think Jake Evers kind of drifted over to the right on that when he went with when the first fake was on the pass. So the Wolverines will take over. 1st and 10 on the 8. 3:50 here left in the first half. We'll see here now. We've got Chase Anaker split far to the right or left of their formation. Riley Nickel here to the left. Evers back to throw. Ball is knocked down. Number 82, Riley. Yep. Riley Tachi on that particular play. Nice play by the senior, and so the Wolverines will have a 2nd and 10. They have Anaker again split out to the left. Riley Nickel to the right. Evers going to the right on this play. Jake Evers is going to be out to the 16-yard line, it looks like.
17 or so. 16. See where they mark you.
Okay, now they moved him up a little bit for a 1st down. So the Wolverines will keep the clock running with 3:40 here. Nice run by Evers on that particular play. Again, the Hills defense have played tough when they had to tonight. They've stopped the Wolverines on goal-to-go situations here a couple times. Now the Wolverines driving, trying to get out of their end of the field again. Riley Nickel to the right, Anaker to the left. Also in motion goes. Pass to the right, a little bit behind Riley Nickel. Defensive play there. Bakken made a nice defensive play there. He got in the air. I think Jake Evers had to throw the ball around him a little bit and resulting in an incompletion. So with 3:10 left here in the first half, it is 2nd down and 10 from the 18. Anaker to the left, along with Riley Nickel to the left. He's in the slot. Nope, it's up the middle goes Evers. He picks off, and he's going to go down. Tackle, break a bush on the tackle. Okay, so the Wolverines keep the drive going here. 2:55 from the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Wolverines with Anaker to the left and with Caleb Clausen to the right. Marshnick's going to take a loss on that of at least a couple of yards.
On the play there by number 30, Jackson Gate, among others.
So it's going to be second down and 12.
Second down for the Wolverine.
Wolverines again, facing a kind of a long yardage situation here. We'll see what they come up with now. Beaver's back to throw, throwing deep.
Beaver pass position number 8
The long pass down the sideline.
Big play looks for a Wolverine.
Cameron Allen, the 6'2", 175-pound junior, was on the defensive side on that. Ball was just over his head. Chase Anaker made the catch. Allen recovered and made the tackle, saving a touchdown for the Patriots. So 1st and 10 from the 22 with 1:53 to go and running here in the first half. Briley Nickel will come out to the right. Cody Ron is the tight end on this side. Bergman on the left side, along with Lane Wall going in motion. Evers back to throw. He's going to take off. The pass is incomplete, heading for Briley Nickel.
Bob there on the defense for the Patriots. Brings up second down.
Briley Nickel was the intended receiver on that. Ball a little thrown a little bit too low there for the completion over the middle. Into the game now for Lane Wall comes Maxton Fast. He's the freshman receiver. Yep. So we got Briley Nickel and Maxton Wright over to the right. To the left side is going to be John Bergman will be the tight end on the left side. So it's going to be Ethan Ron, Briley Nickel, and
late pass, so I'm not sure why. I wanted to start it twice now. Okay, I'll start.
Hey, it's going to be Evers up the middle. He's going to
Keep it up the middle.
He's going to be down at the 2-yard line.
We're down short of the end zone.
1 minute, 22 seconds. Jake Evers took off on that particular play and was able to just about get to the end zone, but it will be 1st and goal here with 1:22 in the game.
Yep, absolutely a touchdown.
So the Wolverines are going to go ahead. The 3 split to the left. Evers up the middle. So the Wolverines here are able to get on the board first. Jake Evers on a 2-yard run up the middle. They had 3 receivers off to the left. And we're able to get the defense to adjust to that, and we're able to get in the end zone. And so the Wolverines here will take the lead 6-0 with 1:19 left. You're going to go for the extra point kick here. It is Evan Karshnick on the kick.
Karshnick to kick. Evers to hold.
And the kick is down, and it looks like it's good.
Extra point was good.
The kick is good.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Wolverines 7, 23-0.
So the Wolverines take the lead here with 1:19 left in the first half on the Jake Evers 2-yard touchdown run. Big play on that drive. The Wolverines. Jake.
About a half. The Southfield Kings one of the leading Grand Meadow 22-0. Number 1 in the state-ranked Mountain Iron Blue is leading Castaway Bean at 28-0. Grenada Huntley East Chain Trimmer is leading Rundle County West 6-0. And that is all the scores I have for now.
That drive started with an Evers interception deep in Wolverine territory, and the play started on the 6-yard line. The master of all here, Paul Metcalf, 6-yard line, and we had the long pass to Chase Anaker that he was able to pull in. They made the play down to about the 21-yard line, then a couple running plays, and the Wolverines were able to get the ball in the end zone. Deep will be number 2 and number 1 for the Patriots, James Vandenbosch and Sawyer Bosch. Kicking off will be Karshnik, number 1.
With Evan Karshnik kicking it away.
Kickoff to the Karshnik goes to Bosch. Bosch is up to the 40-yard line. So with a minute 12 left to go here.
Taken down. Patriots will start their 1st and 10.
The Patriots here will take over on the 40. 112. 60 yards away from their score in the first half.
Nobody in the backfield. He's got 20 both sides. After takes the snap and throws 3.
Quick pass out to the right. Seven Mike Bush fell down trying to make his cut there. Nicely designed play set up by the Patriots. Time is running for the Patriots.
Second down.
Metzger in pistol or shotgun formation, excuse me. A lot of receivers over there to the right. He's back to throw. Over the middle. Intercepted. Yeah. And so the Wolverines here with 37 seconds left have an opportunity to try to add from the 41-yard line. The Wolverines were playing their 3-deep defensive back series on that, and Evan Karshnik was able to read that pretty well coming off the quarterback's hand there, coming off of Metzger's hand. And so Wolverines here with 3 receivers to the right.
First and 10, not like you're all right.
Beavers in shotgun formation, back to throw.
Now slips away, we'll throw it.
He throws it away. Nice incompletion on his part.
Fast receiver. Second down
again with 30 seconds left here. He evaded the tackle in the backfield and threw the ball away down the right sideline here to stop the clock and to give the Wolverines another opportunity here again from the 41-yard line with 30 seconds left. Wolverines ahead 7-0 at this particular point.
Receivers right, 1 receiver's go out to the left.
Karshnik goes in motion to the right. He's going to get set. Caleb Clausen is on the line. He wants to throw it. Again. Chase Anderson down to the 15. Down to the 14 or 13-yard line. Timeout for the Wolverines with 24 seconds left here. Wolverines have played some extremely inspired football here this half. For me, I've seen several of their games this year, and I believe it's probably the best half of football the Wolverines have played this year. And I'm getting some concurring opinions here from Don Meredith and Howard Cosell. The Wolverines come out here. They have 3 receivers split to the left. It looks like Briley Nickel, Chase Aniker, and Caleb Clausen. Going in motion to the right. The Wolverines have been very lucky. There's going to be a legal motion here on the Wolverines, but the Wolverines have been really, really successful here with their formation sets.
First down.
In the formation sets, when Karshnik goes in motion here to the right, the Patriots are all over the field in terms of their defensive coverage, which leaves the middle open for the Wolverines. And once Jake Evers is able to get past the initial contain, he's kind of got free reign over the middle of the field. So, in motion again is Karshnik. He comes set this time. Evers back to throw, fakes, throws. Intercepted there by Justin Lord.
Receiver. Number 10 goes to right, in the front for the Patriots.
Third down and 15.
Second down for the Wolverines.
As he rolled this way. And rolled this way.
No, third. Okay, second down, my mistake. Second down, 15 for the Wolverines. Again, from the 20-yard line. It'll be three receivers. Max Fast is over there. Max Fast, Joey Faber. Back to throw Beavers again. Throwing to the corner, and he's got the guy there.
Beaver back complete. Down the 3 Chase Anaker for
Chase Anaker. Chase Anaker with a big time catch. Chase Anaker, the really speedy senior. Wolverines only have the 2 seniors on their squad, Joey Faber and Chase Anaker. Chase Anaker's made some big catches here tonight with 13 seconds left. The Wolverines are going to kick again. And the Wolverines have an opportunity here upon this conversion to go ahead 13-0 at the half.
Even the ball, nickel the snap.
Snap, and the kick is no good this time. It's wide to the right. And so, with 13 seconds left,
in the first half,
in favor of the Wolverines. Again, Wolverines playing very inspired football in this half. They moved the ball very well.
Whatever you want to say, whatever you.
Okay, the Wolverines getting set to kick off here. It will be Evan Karsha kicking off. 13-0 lead here for the Wolverines.
Ralston Box back to receive the kick.
It's going to be one of those nights for the Wolverines, but they did not let.
Okay, good ball goes by. It's going to go out of bounds.
It eventually goes out of bounds.
It is a penalty. The
Penalty on the kickoff. The penalty rolling out of bounds.
Procedure.
Procedure against the Wolverines.
13 seconds left again in a 13-0 ball game here.
I don't think so. Just 13. Because I know well, it's got to be different. They are going to make more. No, because like let's say you're in the 3 yard.
So ball will be.
It goes out to the 20.
They're going to take over the ball on 35-yard line, I believe, for the Patriots. 13 seconds left.
No kick on the play after the penalty. Patriots have elected to take the ball at their own 35. And
they'll get an opportunity. They'll get 1, maybe 2 throws here deep to try to get in the end zone. Wolverines, of course, will be playing, got to be playing their 4 deep shell on this, not letting anybody behind them. So you got 3 receivers split to the right, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Fumble on the snap.
Fumble on the snap.
And so,
I'm in there on the tap, Eddie.
We're going to go into the halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the half with a 13-0 score in favor of the Wolverines at halftime tonight. There will be kindergarten through 3rd grade football here at the half, so you get an opportunity to see some of the younger future talent here for the Wolverines playing football. Guy to my left here who never wants to get involved in this, but you've seen many exciting games here, right, Mr. Metcalf?
Yes, I have.
Going back to your time here in Mount Lake, any that have been really exciting where the end has really brought everybody to their feet cheering?
1980 or 81, I believe it was, we played the playoff game here to go to the state championship. We scored on the first play of the game and the last play of the game.
Of course.
And won.
Do you remember any of the participants in that game?
Yeah, I do.
Future alumni that are listening. What's that?
I was born outside surrounding communities. MLA flag football.
Do you remember some of the participants?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. On that 81 team.
Van, Tom Stunhouse,
There was a Harvard kid, right? Keith Harvard.
yeah,
Okay.
that's just a few of them, yeah.
Okay, yep. And they actually went on that year and played against a legendary Bird Island Lake Lillian athlete. Am I correct?
Yeah, they played against Barry Waller. We had a play in that game. We were ahead and we were marching for the ball. It was cold day. And our ball carrier went down. Ground caused the fumble. I was videotaping in those days. Stopped videotaping. All of a sudden, they called it a fumble. That turned the game around.
Amazing. And well, if memory serves me right, was that game in Wilmer, Minnesota?
Yes, it was.
Okay, there we go.
Scoreboard Central for the
You heard this, and we'll get back to you momentarily, folks.
Grand Meadow with 8 minutes left in the first, 22-0. Mount Iron Buell now is leading 28-0 over Cass Lake Bena. Green Huntley with under a minute left in the second quarter, so right before half. They're leading Renville County West 6-0. Renville does have the ball. For you, I do not have a Black Ducks Minnesota score yet. Nothing on my phone.
Special guest here, public address announcer Audie Nickel is going to give us a rundown on the scores.
All right, folks. So from my handy app on my phone, Kitson County Central lost to Stephen Argyle 6-0. Cherry, number 4 in the state, is leading over Cook County 66-6. Cherry does have the ball. Number 3, Fertile Beltrami is leading Winnemac 44-0. Winnemac has the ball. Kingsland is leading Grand Meadow 22-0. Number 1 in the state for 9-man, Mountain Iron Beaver is leading Cass Lake Bena 28-0. Also another local score, Grenada Huntley East Chain Truman is leading Renville County West 6-0. And that is pretty much what I have for all local scores here that are relevant.
All right. Well, thank you, Audie Nickel, for all that update information. And again, the score here is 13-0, and you're seeing the little kids play here. These are the kindergarten through third graders, I believe, playing. And quarterbacking for the team out here is the elementary principal, Brandon Henning. I don't know if he's thrown an incompletion on that end of the field yet. And on the other end of the field is Scott Winters. He's playing with the group down on that end. I don't know if he's thrown an incompletion either. All these kids can catch the ball so well. So we are seeing the future of the Wolverines in action. One commentator said, the Sid Hartman of Southern Minnesota sports here, Paul Metcalf. We were actually just talking about an individual, person that I'm very, very fortunate to call a friend of mine. We were talking about some of the school records, and Mr. Metcalf, sir, who is it that we know that still owns the school 200-meter yard record?
Well, that would be my good friend Stevie Clausen.
There we go. You heard it. And the craziness of it is Steve Clausen used to be the announcer up here before Audie Nickel took over here. And in between, there was a couple others, but two of the greatest to ever do this, of course, Steve Clausen and Audie Nickel. And you were also telling us something else that was really interesting. There's a school record that's coming up on 85 years old.
Yeah. Sam Wall set the discus record in 1939, and it still holds.
Amazing, amazing thing to think about here in terms of Mountain Lake area sports and record holders here. And again, we're lucky to be able to give you some of this information here. The guy next to me, both the guys next to me, unbelievable in terms of the amount of information they have stored. We'll be back. All righty, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the start of the second half. The Wolverines will kick off with Evan Karshnick kicking off. Eli is his brother, the older brother. Deep with 10, Justin Roofs, and number 2, Sawyer Bosch. It is a 13-0 score here to start the third quarter. Low line drive is right, and I'm picked up by number 22 here, and he's going to return it out to the 41-yard line. The return was by Jason Schaffner. Mason Schaffner, the 5'10 sophomore. So the Wolverines will be on defense. We'll see what they can do here in the second half. First half was a kind of a crazy half because the Wolverines were able to get a couple turnovers out of the first half of the ball game and convert on one of them, an interception that they started on the 6-yard line and drove down the field and scored. So here we start, split to the right for up the middle, first play of the game. Number 22, Shopper on the carry. He's going to gain 5 or 6 on the play.
Second down.
Second down, 4 to go for the Patriots. Again, their quarterback, Jamin Metzger, 6'5", 205-pound 10th grader. Split here to the left is Micah Bush. He's caught a couple balls in the first half.
Both sides. Hard count. Defense doesn't go across.
Shotgun formation, run up the middle. He's going nowhere. It's going to be Cole. Juniors. The 2 juniors on that play. Coming into the ball game, out comes Carson Hopper, the nose guard.
There on the stop was
Comes Caleb Clausen, number 15, the freshman.
52 Carson Hopper.
So it's going to be third down on 7, loss on the play.
Loss on the play.
The Patriots tried to get the Patriots tried to get the Wolverines to jump offside, was ineffective in that, and so 4 receivers to the right, back to throw. Oh, play is made over there. That's been a very, very effective play for Patriots tonight.
And stop, number 46, Ethan Ron.
Very, very effective play. Ethan Ron on the tackle there did a nice job on the tackle. Looks like the Patriots are going to go into punt formation here. At least they made wholesale changes there. So going deep will be Jake Evers for the Wolverines. We did hear it here first, and it will be. Yep. Illegal procedure on the play. They're going to stop the play. They jumped on the right side of their formation, and so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty over remaining 4th down.
4th and 10 now for the Patriots.
Somebody was not 5 yard. It looked like no. I think something. Well, I think that's why they jumped up.
Punt formation again.
For the Wolverine.
Left-footed kicker here for the Patriots. Nice punt. Evers made the fair catch.
Punt, fair caught by number 12, Jake Evers.
He kind of threw his hand. Doesn't look like he's had a lot of practice in the fair catch game, but Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 on their 25-yard line. I would assume here for the Wolverines and Coach Kirk that it's going to be run the ball until they stop us, run the ball, because at this point we're ahead in the game. The Wolverines are ahead, I should say. So Wolverines go with Anaker out to the left. Comes in motion is Ron. He's going to stop in the wing spot by John Bergman. Run this way. Evers isn't going to get involved. He'll gain probably 3 on that.
Taken down by number 12. Eduardo Wegner.
Yep. The 6'5", 165 pounds for Eduardo Wegner on that tackle. The Hills Beaver Creek lines up with number 4, Bo Bakken. He's the one defensive end over on the other side, number 82, Riley. In motion comes. Run is over to the right side, and it's 1, maybe 2, tackled there by 71 Jack Moser, 6'5", 240-pound junior.
Jack Moser. Gain on the play brings up 3rd down for the Wolverines.
Wolverines have been pretty effective here in converting with their passing game in the first half. We'll see what the second half brings up. Corner on this side is Justin Rolfs. Center safety is number 3, Cameron Allen. Over to the right side is number 7, Micah Bush. They're the defensive backfield. Quick pass over this way. He's going to be a couple yards short.
On the swing pass.
Looks like he's about 2 yards short of the first down. So
Cameron Allen and number 4, Bill Bakken.
Allen and Bakken in the tackle there. The first of those juniors, 4th down and 2 or 3 or so. We'll see what the Wolverines do here at this stage. Over the years, they have, out of this rugby punt formation, they have run multiple times for first downs. Evers punts it. Nice punt. Fair catch. Fair catch down there by Justin Rolfs, the senior, and so the Hills Beaver Creek Patriots are going to take.
Riley Nickel there on the stop for the Wolverine.
Riley Nickel will kind of shake it up on the play. So it'll be first down on the 30-yard line for the Patriots here.
Nickel was there, maybe got almost to the knee. Just falling to the ground with the football.
Patriots take over, and a few changes coming in here. for the Hills Beaver Creek team. James Patterson is in, a 5'8" sophomore. So three receivers to the right, tight end to the left, one up the middle, Bakken up the middle. Bakken's going to gain about 5 on that particular play.
Now the stop for the Wood Rooms. And I guess it's now Jake.
Second down.
Brings it second down for the Patriots.
Yep. Patterson subs out for Mosier again on the defensive line. Also going out of the ball game is Gacke, 6'2", 180-pound junior. Okay, so we got two receivers out here to the right, number 7 Bush and number 2 Bosch. Over to the right side is Vanden Bosch. Up the middle again. Looks like he's going to get the first down for Bo Bakken.
Faber, Holloman, and Bergman there on the stop for Wolverine. They're going to go to the Patriot first down.
First down on the 40-yard line here for the Hills Beaver Creek Patriots. Okay, Bush and Bosch out to the right. Vanden Bosch out to the back to throw over the middle.
Metzger pass incomplete.
Incomplete. Throw up for number 2, Sawyer Bosch. The ball slipped through his hands, and Evan Karshnick had a chance on that one. The Wolverines
Second down.
earned interception had he come up with that ball, so it's going to be here now. Second down and 10. Wolverines again. They've been they're playing from the lead here, and so they're trying to stop any momentum shift they can here, as they had a great first half to lead 13-0. Hills, of course, coming in is 3-0. Tremendously talented football team, a lot of great athletes, just a lot of really, really good kids on their team. In motion goes number 7, Michael Bush. Jet sweep over to that side, and he's going to go out of bounds after about a
Blitz on the Brook sweeper on the right side.
no gain on that.
Foul brings up third down.
Third down and 9 here. In the game comes Caleb Clausen again. Out comes Micah Hopper. Again, the Patriots here. Third down. 3 receivers out to the left. Back to throw is Metzger. He's got room if he runs. He's got room. Low throw on that side. It's going to be 4th down for the Patriots. Had he continued to run there, Metzger had some real estate in front of him. Also over to that right side, Wolf is open to the far sideline. So it's going to be 4th down here. We'll see what the Patriots do. Looks like they're going to punt again.
One of these has got to run.
Metzger, left-footed kicker. Nice kick in the air. Evers is going to return this one. And Evers isn't going to go very far.
Metzger's punt, breaking by Evers. Back up to the after the brick.
Jake Evers is back on the 29-yard line. The Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 with 5:46 left here in the quarter. Bakken, Steensma, and I'm looking here for a second. Wolverines line up, split receiver to the right and the left, option play this way.
Move down the stop of the short gain on the play, brings them second down.
Second down, about 6 for the Wolverines. Okay, again here. Split to the far left is Anaker, to the right is Anaker over the middle. Play broken up by number 7 there, Micah Bod. Nice play on the breakup there.
There on the defense for Bush. For Beaver. No game.
Micah Bush on the play, excuse me. And so it's going to be third down here in about 6. 5:07 here in the third quarter, and the Wolverines here looking to try to convert. Of course, the Patriots trying to hold and get the ball back and get their offense rolling down the field. Evers in shotgun formation, 2 splits to the right. Karshnick comes over to the right. Evers is back. There's going to be a legal motion again. The Wolverines are just taking off a little bit too soon. I believe it's on the left side. And so legal procedure to bring it to 3rd and 11 for the Wolverines here. In the game at the nose guard spot is Riggins Renault, 6'1" freshman. Illegal procedure again on the Wolverines. Third down. Wolverines kind of disorganized here on this third down attempt to convert here. It's going to be 3rd and 16. They've gone from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 16 in 2 consecutive plays here, and so the Wolverines will give it a try here. Riley Totke, the 1 defensive end. Riggins Renault, the nose guard, and Bo Bakken on this side, the defensive end. Back to throw is Evers. That ball is going to be picked off. Cameron Allen makes the defensive play on the overthrow. There's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Wolverines here on this play. Nope. The horsepower tackle on Cole. When Cole made the tackle on the interceptor, had Cole not been on that side, had Hoffman not been over there, the ball would have probably been run back a lot further on that. He made a nice play on the tackle, just got up a little too high on the runner, and so it will be 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st 10 on the 25-yard line. I have to confer with our other commentator, Nikki James. I think this is the furthest they've gotten, right? 25-yard line? I believe this is the furthest that Hills has gotten the ball down the field. Quick screen over here to number 7. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Micah Bush on the catch. It's going to be on about the 11. So it'll be a 1st and 10 situation, I believe. I believe this is the furthest Hills has gotten down, the deepest they've gotten down the field so far this evening. We knew at some point the Hills offense would probably come alive. The Wolverines have played great defense so far tonight. Up the middle. He's going to be in for the score. Second in for the score. 4:40 left here in the third. The Wolverines lead has been cut to 13-6. Off tackle, I say off tackle, even though there aren't tackles in 9-man football. Nice run there by Bach, and he just really tough kid. I'd hate to be on the field to try to tackle him. He's a tough runner. So, Patriots line up for 2. They've got Gaki on this side. In the backfield is Metzger and throw over here.
Michael Catholic,
Throw to Tachi was incomplete.
Beaver. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Wolverine 13, Patriots 6.
Unbelievable drive there. Quick drive by the Patriots to get back in the ball game here. So 4:40 left here in the third quarter. It's a 13-6 ball game. Wolverines will get the ball. We'll see what they can do offensively. The Patriot drive was set up by the interception. The interception, of course, by Cameron Allen on the overthrow. And a penalty on the play.
Score update, Grand Hunt East Chain Truman now leading Rendell County West 12-0. 9 minutes left in the third quarter and RCW with ball.
As you heard, our public address announcer, Audie Nickel, Great Huntley's Chain is currently defeating Renville County West at this point, 12-0 in their ball game. We will be back in a minute.
This thing I'm gonna do something different from the
All right, kicking off here. Kicking off will be Metzger, 4. Got to make sure here. Yeah, it's Metzger kicking off for the. Falling down on the ball right there is going to be Briley Nickel. Will down the ball right there at the 33-yard line. The Wolverines will take over.
At the Wolverine 33-yard line, Wolverines will start their 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines here. 4:40 again left in the third quarter.
Right.
Okay, Wolverines line up with a split to the right, which is Max Fast. Chase Aniker is going to fall on the ball back on the 21 line. The ball is on the 21 now. So it's going to be 2nd down here for the Wolverines. It'll be 2nd down and about 22 for the Wolverines. The loss was back to the 21-22 here, so the Wolverines are going to have a little bit of ways to go here. I would expect they'll throw for the ball a little bit. And so, Wolverines line up again. They've got Chase Aniker to the left. Back to throw Beaver. Screen pass to the right is incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
I believe the incomplete pass over there to Karshnick. So the ball is coming out, back out the line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd down and 10. You love seeing plays like that, though, even though the pass was incomplete and things like that. The two Hills players helping the Mountain Lake player up. You love seeing that. Both organizations, really, really class organizations. You love seeing that. Hills has been a great program for a long time. Back to throw is over this way, overthrown. Beaver's back to throw, incomplete to Joey Faber. To punt here with 3:57 left in the third quarter.
Well, the thing is, when you run the ball, we spot.
And so we'll see here deep for the deep is number 10, which is Justin Rolfs for the Patriots. Jake Evers will go back and in the rugby formation probably punt the ball again. He does. It's going to roll or take a little bit of a roll and go out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's going to at the 45-yard line. First for the Patriots. So the Wolverines here will try to get their defensive game plan going. Of course, the Patriots are going to try to keep rolling with the offense here. Okay. So we'll see what the Patriots come up with here. Again, the Patriots 3-0, the Wolverines 1-3. Section opponents. I formation for the Patriots. Up the middle goes
Back up the middle.
back and
Number 52.
Backing on the carry by all on the tackle. Backing. Very, very good runner again. Second down and 5.5, 6. Well, second down, 4.5, 5 for the. Looks like 4 now for the Patriots. Again, Metzger comes in with the play. So far tonight, it's been a really, really good really great game to watch for us here in the booth. Shotgun formation with split receivers on both sides. He's going to keep it himself. Metzger keeps it himself. And he takes off
Quarterback keeper.
over to the 38 line, 39-yard line.
Line number 12, Beavers, off the win the first down. First down.
Patriots moving the ball on the ground here in the second half. First half, they kept running their little pass play out to the flats. Very, very successful for them. This half, they've been running the ball and been very successful. Split out here to the left, Micah Bush. To the right is James Vandenbosch. Back to throw is Metzger. Over the middle.
Metzger pass conversion.
Over the middle of number 2.
Then the first one was also number 62 for Haberman. The goal to take their first down.
Nice play by Cole Haberman on that to try to separate the ball from the receiver, but Bosch hung on, and the junior has a first down. And at the 29-yard line, there's 2:42 here to go in the third quarter. Metzger in with the play again. Again, the Patriots moving the ball. Going to the right is Bosch and Bush. Metzger in pistol shotgun formation. Up the middle goes number 10. Number 10 is Justin Holmes had a nice gain there of about 6 yards.
So then number 10, 3-lane wall. Gain out both brings them second down.
Second down and 4 from the 23-yard line for the Patriots. Okay, Vandenbosch in. Rolfs out. Metzger in with the play. Again, two tremendously successful programs here. The Patriots won the section championship many times. The Wolverines have won it multiple times as well. Metzger in shotgun formation. He's going to throw the ball. Nobody back there. Incomplete. Intended over here for Bush. Just a little long on the ball. It's going to bring it down and down.
Third down.
Or 3 here for the Patriots. Been a fun game to watch here for all of us up in the booth tonight. Again, both teams, really, really class organizations. You have to give Rex Metzger and his staff a lot of credit for what they've done in Hills over the years. Really, really great group of kids. They play hard and they compete well, and they're very, very sportsmanlike in what they do on the field. Up the middle of the field.
Bakken with the pair at the middle.
Bo Bakken, and I believe he has a first down. I believe it is a first down, and it is.
So Joey Faber. Is that play the Patriots first down?
Joey Faber with the tackle. Of course, Joey, one of 2 seniors on the Wolverine squad. The other one being number 88, Chase Aneker, who's had a couple really nice big catches here. Metzger coming back in with the play again. First and 10 on the 19-yard line. Coming up on 1 minute here in the third quarter. Okay, Metzger in shotgun formation. In the backfield with him is Justin Rolfs. The handoff is to Rolfs up the middle. And Rolfs is going to be down to the 9-yard line. He's going to be it is going to be first and goal.
Wall and run on the stop.
It is first and goal for the Patriots. And so the Patriots here will try to cash in on this opportunity. The Wolverines, of course, will try to keep them out of the end zone. Great group of fans here tonight. The stands are filled for both towns. Always good to see everybody coming out to cheer on the student athletes. Metzger in shotgun formation.
Well, take the hand back in the paper for a touchdown.
Groves take the handoff, scores, and whatever adjustments were made at halftime, I believe the Hills Beaver Creek Patriots maybe changed their blocking scheme a little. I'm not positive, but the run up the middle is definitely working here. It has been in the third quarter. And so, with the score 13-12 and 27 seconds left, the Patriots will go for two to try to go ahead in the game. Okay. Wolverines this quarter have been playing a lot of defense. Split out to the left is Roll. To the right is Bush. Number 2. Fired by the 2-point conversion for the first time tonight. The Patriots have the lead. Again, the Patriots were able there to take the punt from the Wolverines. Wolverines had difficulty in their last offensive series. They had a fumbled snap, a couple penalties. It ended up being 4th and 23 or 24. They punted. The Patriots were able to make the Wolverines, they were able to capitalize on the penalty miscues of the Wolverines and able to go down and score and to take the lead. We will be back. And the Patriots getting ready to kick off here. Metzger getting ready to kick off for the Patriots. The ball is squibbed again on the ground. It's picked up down there by, looks like Riley Nickel on the play there. The tackle is made by number 12 over Eduardo, the 6'4" sophomore. So the Wolverines take over on their 40-yard line. 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. A third quarter dominated by the Patriots. They've scored 14 unanswered points. Had the ball a majority of the quarter. Wolverines come out here with 2 splits to the right, 1 to the left. Karshnick in motion. It's going to be the handoff to Karshnick going to the left. Ooh, nice run. Very nice run. He started to his left and cut back over the middle. That'll be a first down. Right at midfield. I believe the quarter is going to run out right at midfield. This has been such an evenly played game that it's only fitting that we go into the fourth quarter with the ball right on the 50-yard stripe. 14-13.
And that's the end of the
Wolverines.
14, we're bringing 13.
And we will be back in a moment. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Wolverine Field. Audie Nickel on the musical part of this program. Does a great job always, not only with the music selection, but with the announcing. Wolverine starting out here, 2 splits to the right, 1 to the left. In motion comes Karshnik again. Hand off Karshnik. He fumbles the ball and he will recover. He will recover to make it 2nd and about 12 for the Wolverines. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 12 for the Wolverines. Okay. And so, again, the second half, it's been kind of a tale of 2 halves here. Chase Anaker to the right, way out to the left is Max Fast, I believe. In motion comes Karshnik. And he's got some running room. I tell you, just to show you the maturity that the young man playing quarterback here.
From Patriots, number 3, Cameron Allen.
He scrambled out to his right, which is his strong side. Look at his receiver. You saw him with his hands signaling he wanted Chase Anaker to go a little deeper. Just a little bit overthrown, but that shows you the maturity of this. These kids sometimes, they play this game so well. 3rd down and 12 now for the Wolverines. It's going to be an official's timeout. Equipment timeout over there. It looks like number 15, Caleb Bosson, needs some equipment check there. It's on his helmet, I believe. It's going to have Joey Faber come over and give him a hand here. And so now it looks like we're ready to go. So the Wolverines facing 3rd and 12 here from their own 48. They got slot receivers on both sides. In motion goes Evan Karshnik goes in motion. He wanted to throw deep. Ball is tipped. Okay, the ball is tipped. There's not going to be interference on that. And so it's going to be 4th down and 12.
The intended receiver, down on the fence.
A lot of people in the crowd were probably thinking the half there, but a tip pass. The ball is anybody's. I did not see who deflected that pass, but I know that the Patriots must have 3 or at least 3 or 4. What do you think, guys? 3 or 4 pass deflections. Yep. You heard it from Wade Nelson, number 82 out here. Riley Tachi has 3 of them. And Wade knows football, so you know we're right.
Timeout taken on the field by the Wolverines.
Timeout by the Wolverines here with 11:08 left in the 3rd quarter. And we will be back momentarily. I'm getting cut off here by Nikki Taylor, so we'll be back. Hey, we are back here at Wolverine Field. Jake Evers is in punt formation here. Going deep is number 10, Justin Rolfs for the Patriots. It's going to be the rugby type of kick. Short kick.
Hopefully it takes a Wolverine bounce. It does.
It comes back to about the 24-yard line. There we go. 24 and the ball down, and we will be ready to go here with the Patriot offense. I'm sure for the Patriots now, they will do what I thought the Wolverines would do to start second half, run the ball, and I'm sure right now that's what the Patriots are probably going to do. Again, it doesn't matter the year. Whenever these 2 teams plays, it doesn't matter the records. They're both such quality programs. They play each other really tough. Handoff up the middle. The middle's going to go to, I believe it is Bakken.
Up the middle.
He's going to gain 2 or 3. Again,
Haberman on the stop for the Wolverines. Short game brings them second.
Haberman making another tackle. He's at the inside linebacker spot now as Joey Faber's in at the right defensive end. Last time these two teams played in the section championship, it was hurricane force winds up at Marshall, and whoever had the wind was probably going to score, and it ended up kind of getting away from the Mountain Lake area school at the end. But a great game to watch. Handoff up the middle. This Bush on the carry. He throws forward.
Game on the break brings them third down.
3rd down 5 here. 10 minutes. We're right at 10 minutes left in the quarter. Into the game is James Vandenbosch. Out goes Rolfs. 3rd and 5. We'll see if the Wolverines can come up with a stop here. Just about every first down is 2 minutes of time. So the Wolverines here, if the Patriots get a first down, they're going to have a couple more minutes to. Okay, pass complete over here. Breaking some tackles. Bosch slipped on the turf. Otherwise, he might have gone a little further down the field. Every first down is worth about 2 minutes on the clock. And that play for the if you happen to hear Paul Metcalf right next to me, that play has been very effective for the Patriots all night here. I mean, and Yep.
They never turned to the sideline.
Yep, and if you heard Audie Nickel on that, they turned to the middle of the field for more yardage, and it's been a successful thing. Shotgun formation, 2 splits to the left, run up the middle again. He is going to get to the outside, and in the open field, it is going to be
On the left side, and this
46 pass. It's a pass. My mistake. Bobach on a 46-yard touchdown run to make the score 20-13 at this point. And we're going to see here now if the Wolverines can hold on the 2-point conversion to keep it a 7-point lead at this particular point in the game. Now here's a guy, Bobakken, who they've kept going to him all night and going to him all night, and you knew at some point he's like a lot of really, really outstanding running backs. They're going to break one at some point, and that was his time, 46 yards. Really nice run by the junior. 2-point conversion here. Out to the left is Rolf. Fake to Bush. Micah Bush went in motion. It is going to be Bosch as the quarterback in this formation. Timeout by the Patriots here as they try to reevaluate how they're going to get the 2-point conversion made here. So with 8:46 to play, also I want to give a shout out to the Wolverine Booster Club and the Pam Steinley Law Firm for sponsoring us tonight. Also, there's no question none of this could ever happen without all the dedication of the first responders that come out every Friday night and help everyone out. And I didn't get the opportunity to get down and see who was helping us tonight, but we want to thank all the first responders, firemen that are out there that help us. Roll me back. Like the Patriots are going to go for the 2-point conversion here again. And quarterback is okay. The quarterback now is Bosch. He's going to take off to the no good. They say he is no good on the 2-point conversion.
People on the left side looking down the shoulder.
And so the Wolverines were able to on that particular.
In the third quarter, Patriots 20,
So the Wolverines, the conversion is a 7-point game here with 8:46 to go. Again, the
Whole team, all
Hills Beaver Creek Patriots have scored 20 points in this half, and they will be going back on the defensive side of the ball here in just a few minutes. Wolverines will try to get their offense going here in the second half.
They should have, where? Because they did, just see the whole team, all the coaches.
And
I'm telling you, it's 5.5, but I mean.
again, Tim Kirk here talking to his special teams on the field, where he's going to see what they can set up for a return here. The Wolverines 8:46 here from
Grand Meadow 50-0 right now. Mount Union Buell, number 1 in the state, over Cass Lake Duna 64-0.
3-3 game then.
Really? Area.
wins.
Rails 20-13. A big stop defensively there on that 2-point conversion. They keep it at 7.
All right, Wolverines are back out on the field here. All righty, getting ready to kick off here is Metzger. Jamin Metzger, the 10th grader. Very, very talented individual. Again, squib kick over the middle, goes all the way through to the back. Picked up by Evan Karshnick, and he's going to return it. Getting pushed forward, and he is taken down at about the 37-yard line. And so,
We're on the stop.
tackled there by number 9.
Van Bosch, also there, number 8.
Blake Lendertz and James Vandenbosch on the tackle there.
Spotted at the Wolverine
37-yard line, 8:39 to go here. The Wolverines will try to get something going here. Wolverines are going to go with 3 receivers split to the right. In the backfield now is Ethan Ron is back. He's back in pass blocking. Throw over the head on the right sideline there. Running the wheel route there. Running the wheel route in football, that's where you take a couple steps forward, just make a C shape kind of to the outside, was Briley Nickel. Briley Nickel, you remember, he got shaken up a little earlier, got his knee kind of tweaked a little on a punt, I believe, and back in the game. Looks like he's running full strength. Again, 3 receivers to the right. Skarshnik, Nickel, and Anaker over to the right. Evers is going to run up the middle. Yep, there's going to be 15 added to that.
The motor taken down by Thompson. There is a penalty on the play.
Slow to get up a little bit. That was definitely a face.
Bakken on the face mask on that play, and he's going to do the penalty. No, they don't.
Personal foul face mask against the Patriots. At the 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
The Wolverines here now are going to be at about the 45, 46-yard line of the Patriots. So 1st and 10 here for the Wolverines, 8:30 to play in this game. John Bergman here to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Chase Anaker's the furthest out. Oh, bad snack, fumble snap by the Wolverines. So it's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. It'll make it 2nd down and 14 for the Wolverines, 8:13 and counting.
He just relaxes and just, Carson, don't overthink this. It's one of the teams in school.
It is.
See my all 4 in this center. Man, we all do every time they do it. Carson 52.
Wolverines up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the left this time. Back to throw is Evers. Way over the middle of the field. It's going to be a first down to Chase Anaker. 11-yard line here. So the Wolverines are able to convert there on 2nd and 14 after the bad snap on the prior play. The Wolverines come right back, and Chase Anaker ran kind of a skinny post kind of play there. That's a football route they call where you're running towards a goal post. In the backfield, of course, now is Evers and Ethan Ron again. 3 receivers to the left. Back to throw, of course, again is Beaver. He got out of pressure and he's going to run.
From the
52 or 80. There was a hold on the backside of it.
against the Wolverines on the play. That's a 20-yard penalty. Will remain first
He
down.
threw the flag, and I don't really know which of the individuals it was. He threw the flag, and it hit right on 52. But anyway, the penalty comes back. It's a spot foul, so it's going to be 2nd and 21 or so. It's back on the. Yep. So it's on the 21-yard line now. So 2nd. Beaver's up the middle. He's not going anywhere.
No, on the keeper.
Sawyer Bosch on the tackle. Really nice tackle in the back. Kind of submarined under the block of John Bergman there and got the tackle. So time running, 6:33 here to go in a 20-13 ball game. 3 receivers to the right, with Ron to the right, back to throw. Beavers, he's throwing, he's got him way in the corner.
Beaver's pass complete to Evan Dawson.
Shake away in the corner of the end zone. I got to give the Wolverine lineman credit here, and you don't say their names very often, but Carson Hopper and Eli Hall and Cole Haberman, they have really done a nice job in their pass protection scheme here tonight. Jake Evers has had a lot of time here, a lot of time to stand back and look for his receivers, and he's done a nice job in doing so. So the Wolverines have come out here with 3 receivers to the left. Nickel, Karshnik, and Anaker to the left. Ethan Ron to the right. It's going to be a jet sweep and a pass. And it is good. So the Wolverines go back in front, 22-3. 6:06 to go.
It's thrown.
6:06 to go. 21-20. The Wolverines are up. Absolutely amazing here. Very nicely designed play. Anytime any coach will tell you that. Anytime you're in a crucial situation where you need something, you go to a set play you've worked on, and this one looked good. And so the Wolverines here now have the lead, and they'll kick off.
I don't know. Yeah, any. I don't blame you.
21-20 ball game. If there's anything you know about football, and the guys and girls up here in the booth, we've been watching this for years. We absolutely know that there's no give up at all in the Hills team. We know that they're going to play very smart, fundamental, and hard football to the end. So the Wolverines kicking deep, going way back. There's a penalty on the board. Looks like it's going to be a hold over on the right side of the formation. And it'll be on the 35-yard line, but if it's a spot foul, it's probably going to be at the 28. It's a
back against the Patriots.
If they do from the spot foul, it was about on the 32, 33-yard line.
I saw
Or initially I saw, unless there is another one, but it looks like it's going to be at about the.
First half were fantastic. 2 interceptions.
Looks like it's going to be at about the 12-yard line. So
coming in this second half, it's time.
The Patriots.
The penalty backed up. The
Patriots are 87 yards going into the lead here with 5:58 to go in the game. So we'll see what happens here to the Wolverines. The Patriots come out with Bosch to the right. I can't quite see who's over the left. Back to throw. Over the middle, and the pass is complete. Big time play by Riley Totke made the catch. Big time play, as we just said.
The result of the play is the Patriot first down.
The ball was on the 13-yard line. So the play is a 50-yard play. Excuse me.
Watch the quarterback.
And 10 from the 43 here. Really nice play. They caught the Wolverines on that one. The tight end, Tajik, getting downfield in the backfield. 1st and 10. It's going to be a run up the middle. Again, this play has been relatively effective for the Patriots tonight. I shouldn't say relatively. It's been very effective this half. 2nd down and 5. Rolf has had a good night running the ball. He's had a couple really nice runs here. And, of course, Bo Bakken had a really big run just a little bit ago, the 46-yard run. So 2nd down here, time running. 4:43 to go here. Up the middle again, number 10 up the middle. It's going to be down. On and Hall on the stop. It's going to be 3rd down here and 4 or so. And we know there's no question. This time of the game, it's going to be 4-down territory for the Patriots. Into the game is number 7, Micah Bush, taking the spot of Justin Rolfs. Okay, over to this side, it's going to be Bush and Bosch. Shotgun formation again. It's up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. Joey Faber, looks like Eli Hall. Joey Faber hit him low. Eli Hall hit him up high. So it's going to be 4th down here.
That's a 4th down for the Patriots.
4th down and 2 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
I would run the lead with the quarterback during the game.
I think I left the quarterback a little bit too.
I concur with the coaches up in the booth here with what their design would be, and I believe number 2, Bosch is in. It's going to be a run to him.
Another good bomb up the middle.
Well, if he made it, it wasn't by much, but he made it the 1st down. Again, he's run the ball pretty effective out of that play tonight for the Patriots. So it's going to be 1st down at the 32.5-yard line. 2:40 left here. Into the game is Rolfs. He comes in for the Gacky.
So we need to see almost like we're in the Patriots football.
Okay, we've got shotgun formation. Everybody's in pass formation on this one. It's going to be a throw. Here it is. Over the middle. There's going to be a penalty on Lane Wall on that throw for tackling him up by the face mask area.
Number 12, Micah Bush. There is a penalty on the play.
Micah Bush was the intended receiver. And the referees are talking about the call.
I don't know what you call it. I don't think it was a penalty.
His hands were in the face. It was an incomplete pass.
We'll see here in 1 second. Personal foul out. Hit the blow.
Well, it's not correct.
It's a personal foul blow to the head on the receiver.
Personal
So it's a 15-yard penalty,
against the Wolverines.
putting the ball down to the 15-yard line with 2:17 to go.
I'll look at it on instant replay later.
And so the Wolverines here will have to come up with some defensive plays because the Patriots are threatening here. Over to the right is Bosch. Over to the left is Bush.
He's not strong enough to do that.
Up the middle. While breaking tackles and down to about the 3-yard line. The 3-yard line is Bo Bach, and again running hard.
Result of the carry is the Patriot first down.
It's going to be first and goal for the first down. First and goal for the Patriots. The Wolverines here on their defensive, trying to make a defensive stand here. And so
We need time.
They were terrible.
okay, coming in. Bosch has been in the game all night here, and he's in the backfield.
That's the thing.
He's going to be the quarterback. Timeout. It was Bosch lining up in quarterback formation on that particular play. He was in the backfield along with Bakken. So, you know, it was probably going to be some type of run play because of the fact that they definitely had run the ball.
Was it complete for?
Okay, we're back. First and goal here for the Patriots. All right, they're in high formation. Bakken is the fullback. It's the Bakken right up the middle, and he's going to score. So the really important 2-point conversion is coming up because if the 2-pointer is made, it'll be a 7-point game.
One pass on that penalty.
It'll be a 7-point game, and it would take the touchdown and the extra point to tie the game. If they hold them here, it'll be a 5-point game, and so we'll have to see what the Wolverines can come up with defensively. The Wolverines have played some tough defense tonight against a really good team. Hills Beaver Creek has played some tough defense tonight against a really good offensive team. Yeah, they call timeout, or there's going to be a penalty for too many men in the huddle, so it's going to be number 10 was running off the field, and he couldn't get off the field, and he was in the huddle. And so there's going to be a 5-yard penalty on that.
Running off the field after breaking the huddle.
So on this 2-point conversion, it's going to end up being a 2-point attempt from the 8-yard line instead of the 3.
It's going to be a false run again. He did it twice. They weren't even at the line of scrimmage, though, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He's going to make a third call. No,
Stop him here.
Okay. So it'll be 2-point conversion from the 8-yard line again instead of from the 3.
21, 2-point conversion.
All right. Not 3 receivers to the left. He's under center. He's going to pass it again. Right there it is. Like you said, all coaches have these plays, and for Hills, that was theirs. We saw the Wolverines do the same thing on the jump, on the jet swing. And so the Patriots failed to convert. Very nicely designed play. The ball was just slightly overthrown. Wolverines were able to convert on a similar play on the jet sweep earlier. And so with 1:25 left to go, it's a 26-21 ball game.
Well, Evan Carson returned a kick. Touchdown situation.
Yep, Edgerton last year. Edgerton last year at Edgerton. Evan Karshik, Paul Metcalf, and the whole crew up here just talking about that. Evan Karshik ran a kickoff back with 1:11 left to win the ball game at Edgerton last year.
We're telling you the name there. It's all. I have no time really getting to work out. Oh, but second quarter, the rain was coming out. Still the football. 13-0.5.
All righty here. The Patriots have kind of squib kicked all night here.
Down for the Patriots, back deep for the Wolverines. Wall and Parsnick.
So we'll have shot our own into 21-20.
Kicking off is Bakken.
And now 26.
Again, it's going to go out of bounds. I got to pick it up. Yep, now he had to pick it up. Was spinning and stayed in. And
Quick covered up by number 88, Sanford. Wolverines will start first and 10 at their own 30.
one of those crazy kind of kickoffs where you thought it was going out of bounds and there would be a penalty on that. And the ball stayed in bounds. And so nice play over there by Chase Anaker. The Patriots, I thought for a moment there, the Patriots were going to get that kickoff return. All righty. 3 receivers to the left. Jake Evers back in passing formation. Ball is incomplete over here to Evan Carson. Minute 18 to go. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. Obviously, it's going to be 4 down territory all night long. I know everyone that is listening or watching knows that or understands that. Wolverines, though, have had success throwing the ball tonight. So again, we have the 3 receivers out here to the left. In the backfield is Ethan Ron. Blitz coming, and he's back to throw. Again, he's had a lot of time tonight.
1 yard.
Looks like he did get out of bounds. I thought for a second he was still in bounds over there. Minute 10. Great. I didn't get a chance to see the number. If I could see the replay, great hustle play by the guy from Hills on hitting him at the ankles. Like I said, both these teams, they both play so well. They hustle all the time. A great rivalry, great sportsmanship on both teams. 3 receivers out here to the left again. Evers back in back in pass formation. They're indeed incomplete. It was just a shade to the outside. And I don't know if it would have been a catch had he got it anyway. And so we're going to go here with 4th down and 8 from the 33-yard line. The minute 4 left. The Wolverines here are going to try to convert. And of course, the Patriots are going to try to get the ball back for their own team here with 1:04 left. Okay. 3 receivers out here to the left. Evers back to throw. Rushed. Incomplete pass. Trying to get the ball again. Between these two teams, you saw the mutual admiration there. Justin Rolfs, he tapped Riley Nickel on the helmet, to say, hey, good effort and good try. Both these teams, class organizations. I can't say that enough. And so Jake Evers just needed just a little bit more on the ball. He was under rush. The last couple of plays on that series, the Patriots were rushing 3 with a blitzer, and they were able to obviously put enough pressure on in that particular play. 1 minute left. It is. Bo Bakken slipped on the turf. And we will have a second down in about 11.
Play, bring
56.2 seconds left. There's a timeout by the Wolverines here.
on the field by the Wolverines.
I know the Wolverines have at least one left, I believe. And so 26-21 ball game. This just when you talk about a tale of two halves here, the Wolverines went into the half leading 13-0, having had a relatively dominant first half in terms of moving the ball.
The Beaver over Cedar Mountain, 22-19.
Tonight has been kind of one of those games.
And the second half comes up with a
Team
completely different half with
leading Randolph.
Hills Beaver Creek outscoring the Wolverines 26-8. And so 56 seconds left. 56 seconds. And we had talked about it at the half. We had talked about it with the group up here with Audie and Mr. Metcalf and Mr. Nelson and Miss James here. We had talked about it at halftime. We knew there'd be adjustments made by the Hills team because they have a good program, and Mountain Lake got a couple of bad breaks here on fumbles and things in the second half. In motion goes number 2. Run up the middle again.
Also around the south of the 12.
For an 8-yard gain, and the Wolverines are going to call timeout again.
Game on the play. Third and taken on the field by the Wolverines.
4 for the Wolverines here. Again, the Wolverines playing hard right up to the very, very end, as you see both teams doing that. Again, a lot of respect, admiration. Last section championship game between these two, like I said earlier, in the hurricane winds up at Marshall. Hills Beaver Creek came away with a win that day. I believe it was 36-9 or something of that nature a couple years back. It was a close game at the half, and then to start the second half, Hills quarterback at the time, and I don't recall his name, Oliver Dietzman. Oliver Dietzman, there we go. And if you remember that play, right?
Yep.
Mr. Metcalf?
Yep.
Ran around the left side and
Nobody there.
ran 50-something yards for a touchdown, and it kind of snowballed from there. Delstra. Okay, there we go. Oliver Delstra. There we go. So 3rd down and 4 here, 50.9 seconds left. Up the middle, and he's going to break it to the outside. And there's going to be a foul on the play over here. I thought for a second, momentarily he was going to fall down on the 1-yard line. But we'll see what the penalty is. Again, nice run. It's going to be a hold from the spot, so I believe it'll still be a first down regardless. Because the holding, and if it's from the spot, it'll be, excuse me, illegal block in the back. You have to excuse me, and it'll be a first down anyway because it's a spot foul. So with 44 seconds left here. Really, really well played game here by both teams again. Again, the difference being the second half was a 28-6 score in favor of Hills. I formation again, 44 seconds left. I should say now they've switched to victory formation. And so the clock is running here. There will be one more kneel down here, I formation again. And the kneel down. And again, a lot of mutual respect by both teams for each other, as they always both play really, really hard. Last year was a 19-12 game up in Hills. Mountain Lake coming out. This year it's a 26-21 Lake. And again, these two are section opponents.
the season, but we're
So
dropped to 1-4.
Wolverines will be 1-4 now going out. They have a bye, and then when they come back, the Wolverines will have at Madelia in a couple weeks here. And then they'll come back home to take on Grenada Unleashed Shane Truman and finish the year at Renville County West. Again, great game played by both teams. Fun game to watch. We want to say thank you to the sponsors, the Wolverine Boosters, and of course, Stanley Law Firm. It's always fun working with Paul Metcalf, Reed Nelson, Andy Nickel, and Nikki James, of course. I haven't called her by the right name this time. And we will be seeing you in the next time we will be home for a broadcast. It will be October 13th. And so everyone drive careful. It was great calling the game for you. This is Dennis Stady for Nikki James, Paul Metcalf, Wade Nelson, and Audie Nickel. Have a great evening, everyone, and take care.